I mean, there's a lot. We can look at the rebounds. We can look at the second chance points. We can make all the excuses in the world, but really they're just more prepared than us for this game, and they came out and hit us first. And coach said, it's just hard for us to play from behind all game.
You guys aren't doing a bad job of defending that three, which you guys seem to emphasize a lot. But how much problem does that cause? Because insight's just been killing you guys lately. Is it possible to do both? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we're still a work in progress, obviously. So we're trying to figure out our lineups. Our small lineup does a really good job, but then sometimes we're vulnerable to, allowing offensive rebounds and not getting defensive rebounds. And, we're just such a deep team that, we're going to figure it out. And once we figure it out, we're going to be able to get rolling. But it's a matter of, just all guys going in there. I think what I have, I'm taking out 36 minutes and I'm only getting one rebound. That's unacceptable. So it's just things like that we just have to get better at.
Common people. I mean, what is it about rebounding? I mean, is it that difficult? I know guards are typically out further, but when you guys are getting beat, you're typically getting killed pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, when we're taking away the 3-point shot, sometimes it's harder to get rebounds because you see a rebound go up, and if we're not letting up threes, that means they're not going to be long rebounds. Like everyone knows in basketball, long shots, long rebounds. So if we're taking away the long shots, then that means that they're getting short shots, 2 shots, and that means they have interior, and that means that if we're in our smaller lineup, that it's more than likely there are 2 bigs in there versus our forwards, like guards.
Of the games that you played back in South Dakota and played so far, how good is Winthrop right now?
How good are they?
Yeah.
I mean, they beat us. They're pretty good. They're good. They went 6 for 18 from the 3, so they came in the game I think averaging 28 3-point attempts and making about 14 of those, so we did a good job there. They out rebounded us, so they're better than us, better rebounding team than us. We turned them over, but I mean, they're assisting. They're a good team, so we just gotta get better. Yeah, I mean, they were icing the ball screens, and when we played in South Dakota, we've seen that. So we just weren't able to execute. We're trying to make, a little, I don't even know what to call it, but, we're not making the extra pass to the assist. We're just trying to get the assist. And in the first half, when we came out, we weren't really driving to share with our teammates. We were driving for ourselves. And we know, if you go, if we all came in here in the room, we could talk about it. Yeah, we have to share the ball, but moving forward, it's just about sharing the ball and valuing it, especially early on. Our goal tonight was to come out and hit them, but they hit us. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wish I had the answers, but I mean, I guess it's effort. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with effort and just focus on the game plan. For instance, we let what's his name? I think it's Heights. No, Burns. We let Burns just get the ball and just kind of have his way. He made a lot of early shots for them. I think we let up an early 3. The guy who we game planned to help off, he made his first 3, and that was his only score of the game. So just things like that you can't really do anything about, but try to come back and do what we do. No, I was just really focused. I had a good Thanksgiving. I don't. I mean, I feel like I can shoot this every game. So, Where I go? 5 for 8 from 3 7. Yeah, I mean, I made shots tonight. I think some other guys did too. Emma made shots. Emma made threes. PJ made a couple threes. So um, Jamal made a couple threes, but there was nothing I did extra before this game. Um, just focus. Appreciate you guys.
It seemed that in the first half that those turnovers were really hurting you guys. Just stop you from getting into whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah, they were unforced, like hitting it in the net. And they iced us, which means they downed the ball screen, and it kind of caused a little not confusion. We were prepared for it, but we didn't execute well against it, and it's supposed to damage the flow of the offense, and it did. We were holding it again. We weren't cutting. I felt in South Dakota we did a good job of better player movement and better ball movement. We got back to the ball sticking, and that's not good, especially against a good team like this.
And the 3-point shooting that you had in that first half just couldn't get that going.
Well, I felt like our 3-point shooting. My eyes are bad. Is that 11 for what? 28. Yeah. I felt like at the end we probably shot 3 or 4, so it's 11 for 24, whatever it may be. I just felt like we wanted to get to the basket when we were in the bonus, and we weren't able to capitalize on it. We got where we needed to get. We just couldn't draw any, and then we weren't finishing our 2-point baskets. And then on top of that, we had 3 offensive rebounds. So when you get down and you break them down, you're either going to have a kick out or you get it on the glass, and then you got to be able to get to the offensive glass. That's what we kept challenging the guys when we put Samuel and Langston, and that's what we were trying to do. We were trying to get to the basket, get on the offensive glass, and thought it would work out a little bit better.
Burns is just a monster down the top. You tried Jackson, you tried Nate, you tried Emmett. Any answers for that?
You know what? We're going to have to go back to the drawing board and go. I felt like we played a lot of man-to-man. We haven't played a lot of zone, and so we've had some slippage in that area. But we've got to be able to defend a post player. We saw it in Wyoming. We saw it here. We played against 2 really good guys in South Dakota. But we've obviously got to get better in that area. That guy just did whatever he wanted to do in the post.
Defending the 3 and guarding the post. How really are they?
Well, it just goes back to percentages. We were, the 3-point line. We did our goal. We wanted 5 threes or less. They had 6. But where this game was hurt is they killed us on second chance points. And when you're playing from behind and you have to go your small lineup, they're going 16-4. I mean, that's the game. I mean, we were trading baskets. We were scoring. We just couldn't get stops. And that's kind of what you have to hang your hat on. And, kudos to them. I mean, Burns had a great game. Patrick Good, who can really shoot the ball, hit a timely 3 there. But, the bottom line is they came out with energy. We came out a little bit in mud. Our offense, we just got off to a bad start.
After 8 games, you have a sense as to the things that you guys need to do to be successful.
Well, the one thing is obviously defensively we've got to be way better than we were tonight. I don't know if that was energy or what, because it's been really good to us, our small lineup. And, we've got to get back we need some practice time. We've played all these games. We haven't had time to kind of get back and reset. You play 3 games in 3 days, you're going on to the next scout, and you get home and you need to rest. We need some practice time. But, when the games that we've played well, our defense was solid and we shared the ball. That's going to be a big key as we move forward. We've got to solve the turnover issue. We're getting more assists than we've had. I think, what do we have tonight? We had 14. The last couple of games, 14, 13. So that's a good sign, but our turnovers are through the roof. That shouldn't be that high. We should be around 10. And that's 7 extra possessions. And then in most games, other than Nevada and this one, we've been to the foul line more than our opponents. And tonight it was completely opposite.
Your first 6, it seems pretty consistent with PJ coming off the bench. But 7 through 9, are you still trying to figure out roles for those guys?
You know what? Obviously you've got someone who's a really good shooter. We felt like, sometimes as a coach, you feel like guys aren't competing to the level that they need to compete and focus. And so you give somebody else an opportunity. We gave a couple guys opportunities tonight, and Samuel and Langston. They've been working hard in practice, and just didn't work out the way that we wanted it to.
We just haven't seen a lot of Samuel. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
He's probably our best defensive player, and he's a physical rebounder. And when you're getting killed on the glass, he's our best going to the offensive glass, really good on the defensive glass, and he doesn't break down defensively. I'll only allow him one dribble. When he dribbles to him, like no, but he's a kid that brings it every day. He's going to have a great career here, and a guy that brings an intensity when he plays. We needed energy tonight, and we were trying to infuse it into the game.
Over the next 2 weeks, the competition really goes up. Arizona, UCLA.
I look at it as three great opportunities. Arizona's probably playing the best of any team in our league. It's like playing Gonzaga twice. They've got great size. They got great guard play. Tommy Lloyd's done a really good job. They beat Michigan, be a great opportunity for us. And then we got UCLA at home, and they were just number 2. And then you get a chance to play 2 top 5 teams. And I know our guys. We're I've said it before. We're going to be good, but we've got to, is that going to be tomorrow? Is that going to be the next day? We've shown signs. Now it just goes to the consistency over time. Teams are now, after 8 games, are scouting us. Terrell Brown, they loaded up on him. They put a bigger guy on him. We've got to address those type of issues. We got to get some scoring from our big guys down low. I think we're shooting the ball good. And then when we do get in the paint and we're creating that, and we get it up, if we miss it, we have to have a chance to do it. Get offensive rebounds. I mean, 3's just not going to do it.
Since the beginning of the year, Jackson Grant is just going to continue to get better, and he's going to get more minutes as the season goes along. How comfortable are you in putting in extended minutes at that time?
Yeah, you know what? He's a guy. We've been playing that small lineup, so that's been hurting us. And, it's helping us, and that's kind of what we went with. But Jackson's going to keep getting better and better. I wish we gave him one look. He's been doing really good in the post area. We've got to try to establish it. Balance is a good thing. When you can score a little bit inside, you can score a little outside. But usually young guys, it's usually going to be on the defensive end is where the improvement needs to be.
How hard is it when you don't have that local sport? Because the years that I've known you, it's been either Isaiah or Noah that's really doing something inside. Just don't see what you do.
Well, we knew we were, our biggest Achilles heel this year was going to be scoring in the half court. But I do believe that we have good shooting, so that's a good sign. I know we have good passing. That's a good sign. We have to limit our turnovers more. And then on top of that, space out the floor and that's the strength of our team. But, when you have a guy, Nate, if he gets good position, can score down there. But he's, it's different than Noah. Noah, you could play through. Nate in certain opportunities will be able to be effective, but playing through it, not there yet.
Good.
All right, guys. All right. Thank you.